How many of my listeners or my watchers do a lot of things in bed?
Whoa.
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 What does that mean?
What kind of...
Whoa, babe.
Fancy. There you go.
Still waiting
The
on this
magic.
car to
For
come
the
and
magic
me
happens.
home. Things feel a little different now that we grown. Till I turn the ass, so they put my name in stone. Live how I wanna live, cause we die alone.
Hey.
Yo. That was a long
I have
yo.
a feeling this is gonna be a good one.
Yes, I do too. All right.
A little nervous.
Welcome, guys.
I'm just gonna pop the bottles. Hey, what's up? It's Choirboy, Dank, and
Anissa B,
Right.
and this is Meet the Others podcast.
is it the Meet the Others podcast or
Meet the Others podcast, not the Meet the Others podcast. It's Meet the Others podcast. That was kind of like some controversy going on between the both of us. Us pair.
I still don't know if I'm settled on that.
It's Meet the Others podcast. It sounds a lot better. It's done.
So I feel like we have some very important stuff to talk about. What?
Pop my bottle. I'm sweating.
I bet you are sweating.
Well, let's first get into this. We are drinking our favorite Voodoo Rangers. Hey, guys, sponsor us. Come on, guys. We drink a lot of it. I don't have a straw today, but that's all right. I'm going to just slurp it up. It's all right.
Damn, she's going to thug it out.
I'm going to do it. It's all right. It's all right.
Rocking the whole time. This is going to be good.
So, what are we here
what
for?
are we talking about? We got big issues. Last week, I feel like we talked about some deep stuff.
Yes.
You know, we really took it there. And I think that this week we're going to do the same.
Would you call it deep?
Yeah, deep.
Man, I guess so, right? Some opinions.
The age-old question.
Yes. So we're going to throw some opinions out there about
And we got a cool little podcast app question thing that maybe we'll get to later. That's cool. But there's really one main reason why we decided to come at this podcast. We were doing it early. We had to talk about it.
We had to talk about it, give somebody else something to talk about too. Maybe you guys can also comment down below. Subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell for notifications.
That's a shout out to our son. He does.
Yes.
That's
Titan boy.
if you know him, you know he's always doing a YouTube video.
Yes, he is always doing a YouTube video. Even when there's not one camera in his face, he's doing a video.
Yeah, he's on.
I wonder where he gets that from. Probably this guy.
He's on it. He's working. So, anyways, who's gonna pose the question?
Okay, here's the question, guys. How many of my listeners or my watchers do a lot of things in bed?
Whoa.
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 What does that mean?
What kind of
Whoa, babe.
Fancy. There you go. The magic, where the magic happens, right?
Right. No, but not the magic, guys.
Different things.
I'm talking about.
That's right.
Okay, what we're talking about here is eating in bed.
Yeah, dude. We had a big discussion earlier about, hey, do you feel like there's certain things you just don't, well, personally, I don't feel comfortable doing on my bed. And one of them, a very big one, is eating. I can't do it.
So that's where we both are not on common grounds, right?
Not at all. There's just no time ever in life where I'm thinking that it makes sense to eat in bed.
Right.
Because your leg is like out. It's like extended and you're eating. It just feels like an awkward position. And who knows if you got, whoa, you sick?
Excuse
Whoa.
me. I don't have it. I promise.
Yo, but then where do you put the sauces?
First off, are you asking me because you think I eat in bed? Is that what it is?
I mean, you just said that we differ, and I stated my opinion. I do not.
Okay, guys, I am guilty. Sometimes if it's late, right? Because I wake up super early. Like our time starts when it's still dark outside. So like at the end of the night, kids are sleeping. And if I want like a snack, like some yogurt or something, I mean, I have eaten food in the bed in the bed in the past.
Yeah, I feel like yogurt is slightly different. Yogurt may be one food you may be able to get away with. But where do you put the spoon after you're done?
You have a plate. And some people want to watch TV, be comfortable, kind of rest your legs on the bed.
But then you do that on the couch. You go to the couch. You have a couch. You go to the living room.
Yeah, but you're sitting up. You want to like kind of chill and just be like, and watch a movie and possibly even put your plate on the side and like pick it up tomorrow. Like make sure you.
But then it's going to be all dry and it's just going to be sitting there and the room is going to smell like weird old food. And what if you like roll over or something and your hair goes in it?
Why would your hair go in your nightstand?
I mean, I don't know. I just can't. I mean, I got a lot of hair. A stray hair could roll into some jelly or something.
Right.
That's
okay.
Nightmare fuel.
Yeah. I lick the plate.
Yeah, right.
Well, the truth of the matter is there's
like
not that much sauce. There's not that much sauce on my plate. I'm not eating something that's so saucy that I have to like.
You're not eating pasta in the bed?
When have I ate pasta in the bed? Have I ate pasta in the bed?
I bet you have. I'm just asking, where does the boundary lie?
There's no boundaries when you eat in the bed. You eat in the bed and you eat in the bed and that's it. Don't get no crumbs on my bed. And that's the thing. I never get crumbs on the bed. Only chocolate.
This is where I beg to differ.
Only chocolate because sometimes I'm like in the middle of eating a chocolate and I'm so dead ass tired. So I will end up.
Yes. And then you get melted chocolate runs on this.
I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, yo, what shit? Happened? Oh, no, it's just chocolate.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Did I have a Hershey bar last night? Oh, shit,
I sure hope so.
Right? Yeah, so it would be interesting to hear who else eats in the bed. I eat in the bed. So freaking what? I'm tired. I want to lay down. I want to eat, and sometimes I want to go to sleep. And that's just the way that goes. Like, don't crucify me, all right? I mean,
you shouldn't be eating that late, right? It's
not even that late. It's like 9:00. Like,
but you shouldn't be eating close to your bedtime, right?
No, you shouldn't be eating close to your bedtime. But being a full-time mother and wife, I serve my family first, and sometimes I don't get a decent, quiet meal to myself. And the only time I can take it is when the kids are in bed and my husband is like occupied on his own thing and we're watching TV.
Yeah.
And he's eating yogurt or cereal himself in the bed. Maybe not in the bed, but next to the bed. In the room.
Yeah, I can eat in my bedroom. Eating in my bedroom is a different story.
Yeah, but you leave yogurt like spoons and plates in the bed.
Yogurt is one,
and it's crusty. It's crusty too, and that's sour. Like Greek yogurt is soury stuff that in the night when you wake up in the morning, it's not gonna be soft and ready to like just come off your plate. It's gonna be crusty and nasty, and you're gonna have to like.
But there's no real smell attached to yogurt.
What? That's not real.
Not really.
There's like a sour smell.
It's not like a plate of like food.
Yeah, but food smells so good. I put a lot of spices and
and then the
wake
spices.
Up and you think your mom's cooking for you. You're like, "Mommy, are you here? Who's here?"
No, it's not the same. Day old food is not the same as fresh food.
I eat all my food, so it's not like if it's gonna be left over any food. I would never. That's the thing is, I would never leave like a bone on my plate or anything like that. It would just be a plate.
You would make me get up and take it.
I would make you get up and take it. Absolutely. You're on the outside of the bed. I'm in the inside of the bed. Like, what the heck? Of course I would. Like, it just only makes sense, right? What are you looking at?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure if we was recording.
Yo, what are you looking at, yo? Who you looking at? Look over here. Look over here, yo.
I'm trying to think of this saucy ass plate that you're leaving.
Whoa. No.
Drip the sauce.
So yeah, that's something we were definitely talking about today because I was working. I was not sitting at a desk today. I was working, and I like to sometimes work on my bed with my laptop on my lap. I do marketing. And I sometimes will lay on like my bed and just, create, or I'll be on a couch, but like I'm laid out on the couch. I'm not like properly sitting down. Like, no. I'm like relaxed. Like I'm chilling. Like my body needs to chill.
I think that's where it started, because I really can't like doing stuff like that, like on a couch or on a bed. I'm going to sleep. Like I'm conditioned to just go to sleep.
Yeah, but the thing is like I'm so used to there being a bed in a room, because there should be a bed in the room, and it's like there's no chairs, there's nothing else. Like, what do you do in the bedroom?
That's the thing that I can't really get behind. It's like, if you only have one piece of furniture, I'm not taking the bed. I'm taking a chair. I'll take a chair. I'll sleep on the floor.
What?
I can't do everything on a bed.
I could. I can still do everything weird on a bed, guys. I know that I'm not alone on this one. I know that I'm not weird for this, and I know I'm not alone. So like, if you guys also do the same as I do, don't worry. There's no judgment on this side of the table. I don't know what's going on over here.
Yo, I don't judge. I'm just talking about from my own preference.
That's true. Whatever.
I'm not. Hey, we don't have to pick sides.
The other thing too is like sitting on a chair for so long, like my ass will feel like it's getting flat. On a bed is comfortable. It's like cushiony. So like my butt will like just indent the bed. It won't like really affect my butt. For me, that's like another thing. Like I feel like sitting in a chair. I feel
like you're capping right now.
I'm not capping nothing. What does that even mean? My older son will say capping to me, and I'm like, what? I get so offended.
That's cap right
Yo,
there.
whatever. I'm assuming it's lying or overdoing it. What is it? Come on, dictionary.
I think that those are good synonyms.
All right, good. But we also wanted to come on and do a little fun activity together.
Yeah, you want to break out this bad boy?
Yes, let's shout it out. We're gonna use the phone. Normally, I do not like the phone to be out. That's like one of my pet peeves, right?
Yeah, she doesn't like the phone to be out. But there's this cool little app called PODDECKS. PODDECKS. Shout out Travis Brown. He's a dope little IG mentor, coach, cool guy, podcaster guy.
There we go.
Cool shit all around.
Yes.
And he has this awesome app that is just kind of like a bunch of little different like topics to talk about, icebreakers. I mean, he's got so many different things in here that you could talk about: the Beatles, inventions, crime.
Let's not do that.
But we are gonna do a little icebreakers. So
yes, we wanted to have fun this time around. We weren't heavy, but like definitely we were like just talking about our own perspectives on certain situations, going through healing and just life in general. So it'll be fun to kind of play around this time. Hopefully my husband doesn't regurgitate too much. Regurgitate? What is it called? Regurgitate? I never can say that word.
You don't even know what you're saying over here.
Burping.
I'm not going to give it.
He's burping in the mic.
I'm so not. These things are great, but sometimes I get excited. I drink them a little too fast and it gets my stomach a little bubbly. So anyways, here you go. What gifts do you bring? That's the first question here on this icebreaker.
What do you mean, what gifts?
What gifts do you bring? Do you bring gifts? You're just no gifts.
Wait, hold on. To what?
That's it. That's all we got. What gifts do you bring?
Oh my God. All right.
Are you a gifter?
I am a gifter. I like to give gifts. I love giving meaningful gifts.
Yeah.
If I know you very well, I will get you a gift, especially if like you mentioned something or you love something or a color or something like that. I will bring you a gift. If it's a bridal shower, I will bring you lingerie or some sexual toys. If it's a birthday party, I will bring you a toy. I don't know how old you are. It's really
hopefully not sexual toys for the youngins.
Probably not. It really just depends. If it's a gift for you, I will probably take you for like a massage.
Well, that's not a gift to bring, but it is my favorite gift.
If I give a gift card for a massage.
But so this is like
that one doesn't really
feel like this is like who knows what this really means. Well, I mean, the nice thing is you could just keep swiping. You want to swipe?
Well, no. Now, what gift will you bring, my Effa?
Yeah, well, that's where I didn't want to go because I'm really kind of shitty with gifts.
He is. That's real. I could say I want something over and over. Go womp, womp, womp. No. Go womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, I'm kind of shitty with gifts sometimes.
I will dead serious be like, here, babe, look at these shoes. I love them. And then I'll say them like 10 times before my birthday. And I'll be like, I love these. Did you see these shoes? I love them. And then I won't get the shoes. I'm like, this mother. Womp, womp, womp.
Womp, womp, womp. And then my wife's like, So then I figure out how to get it. That's usually how it works.
Cheers on that, huh? Happy wife, happy life. That's what I think.
Yeah. Now, I really need people to like spell it out for me, like what kind of gifts you want, because otherwise it's hard. It's hard to, because I've bought gifts for people before that I really thought were like good, and it didn't land the way I thought it was going to land. So,
That's true.
You go, I just, after a while you go, you get jaded with that stuff, and and that's not healthy. It's not healthy. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's just is what it is.
Babe, dust yourself off and try again.
I'll work on it. I'll figure out my gift game. I'll come back a little stronger.
All right, that makes sense.
So what's next?
What
are you bored of?
Oh shoot! Whoa.
Bored of.
Why don't you start and I can like jump off since I started first.
Okay, I am. Let's say. What am I bored of? I don't know. I don't really dive into boring things, so it's hard to really. I'd really try to like stay away from boring things.
I think us being creative, that's very hard to answer because like, I mean, I may be bored of a little bit of my like environment, but like I kind of keep myself busy, so like I'm not fully 100% bored of my environment. So I don't know if that'll work.
Yeah, I think that
let's skip that.
It's kind of a negative one. It's a negative Nancy one. I think I'm gonna move.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay, so here we go. What's something that you want to do that's impossible? What would need to change to make it possible? That's kind of a
Okay, so I am 100% afraid of heights. And if I can overcome that fear, I would love to one day jump out of a plane. But today, it's impossible to even think of myself jumping out of a plane.
Okay.
But let's note that I did do like how high was that one mountain to mountain zip lining that I did?
Oh, you did do the zip line, right?
And that thing was like, I could have slipped. I mean, I couldn't have slipped, but I could have zipped.
I could have zipped and slipped and flipped.
And slipped, and fell. I felt it, but I still did it. And it was like breathtaking. It made me cry.
Oh, it was beautiful.
It was the most gorgeous thing ever. Like it was all like kind of like one of those things that worked itself up. So like at first it was like a kiddie zip line. Then it like we kept going up on the mountains, and the more we went up, the higher it got, and the more scarier it got, but the more beautiful it also got.
Insane.
And at the end of it, my fear went away for like a good few seconds, I felt.
Not only that, yeah, I feel like you was starting to get competitive.
I did. It was me and his father, and we were both side by side, and we were pretty much racing, and I took off, and that's not like me. And then like all of a sudden, like there was like tears in my eyes because I was like, oh my God, I'm really doing this because I'm being competitive like that. I'm not a competitive. I don't like to compete with anybody. I like to compete with myself, point, period, blank. So it was really fun to actually compete with someone else that's a loved one. And it like, we like zoomed out, and that was fun. But then after that, I was like, okay, we done. Right? Like I couldn't do it. So what would you say?
What's impossible?
Yeah.
Right now, my easy answer is traveling overseas to different countries that I want to see.
Be fun.
Right now it's impossible for me.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because I don't have my passport.
That's real. We both don't. Where's
the womp? Yeah. I had it. Now it's God knows where. So
yeah. We need to renew our passports.
That's what would make
because we're actually leaving next year.
Yeah, we got to get that going. What would make that possible?